What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Friday night comicbookinvest.com Hot 10 list. Got the Mighty Mel V in the house. Got special guest Jonathan from Hive Comics. Going to be a good night, guys. All right, here we go, gentlemen. Let's get started. Stein is out tonight, taking care of some business with the fam. Much love to Ben Stein. As you guys know, this list is written every week over at comicbookinvest.com. The CBSI Hot 10 list, written by the one and only Ben S. This is a new list, guys. We're going to go over it here quickly. Got the Ben's Bodacious. What are we calling it again? I mess this up every time.
Big Ben's Bodacious box, but everybody seems to call it the Stein box 2.0.
Stein 2.0.
Got mine in the mail. I got not quite a few, but I had a few. The lovely Lucy, Mama Comics. I asked her to pick a number for me to open up tonight. Number 51. Let's see what's
Drunken Chat Son. Make sure you guys follow the show immediately. The Mighty Mel V channel for Drunken Chat Son tonight.
Yes.
What other than opening up the package, we got a big night, huh?
You got a very, very special guest. Seb Jones from Stranger Comics in the motherfucking house.
Sweet.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Jonathan, you got a big book coming out here shortly. Talk a little bit about this. This is pretty cool. We have, let me mess this up royally. We have the SpiderMan Spider's Shadow #1 cover art by Alan Quah, which I guess is his first Spider-Man cover. 3,000 trade, 1,000 version. Going to be available on Saturday. This is badass, bro.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we're really excited about this. This is our first Marvel cover that we've done on our own. We only shared one other last summer, and I mean, Alan got announced within the last few weeks that he was a Marvel artist now.
Ooh.
And we jumped on that right away, and we got lucky.
Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And look at this, perfect timing. We got James with us too. James, what's up, brother?
There he is.
Guys.
Jay, what up, baby?
Sorry about the delay, guys. Sorry about the delay.
Oh, no worries, brother. You got here perfect timing. We're just talking about the book. We just started. I want to give a big shout out to everybody else out there that's catching us live. Much love to everybody. See all the same hooligans in the chat. Make sure you guys go check out hivecomics.com. And listen, I think we're going to give something away tonight involving this, right? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, shit.
So here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna get a giveaway going here with the Hive guys, and what we're gonna do is two things you got to do. You got to make a comment after the show underneath the YouTube video. Make a comment. Tell us your favorite all-time Hive Comics exclusive in the comment section, and you have to follow Hive Comics IG. And we will pick a random comment next week during the show, and we'll get you guys a copy of this sweet Spider-Man Spider Shadow #1, written by Chip Zdarsky, kick-ass Alan Quah cover art.
Nice.
Yeah,
super dope. So, what time again? Noon Eastern tomorrow. And then not only that, you guys are going to hang out with the Modern Comics Mayhem crew, doing some crazy shenanigans on Saturday night. Those guys are a lot of fun over there. I love how they have a totally different brand of humor over there. That's for damn sure. Their chat. Say that again, James.
I said it works well with ours, and yeah, their chat gets wild.
Yeah, if you guys aren't watching Modern Comic Mayhem out there, make sure you guys check them out this Saturday night. They're going to have the Hive guys on again, and they're also going to be doing a really cool top 5 favorite video games as a kid, which I don't care who you are. If you're in this ecosphere, you love talking about that shit. You love it. So make sure you guys check out that show. And if you guys want to participate, shoot them over your top 5 list to their IG, and maybe they'll talk about it during the show. So, all right, let's get to this. So we'll remind everybody about this later on how to win your copy, but it's super easy. Follow Hive Comics on IG. Leave a comment after the video is done underneath your favorite Hive Comics exclusive that they've done. and you have a chance to win the sweet book. All right, let's get into the honorable mention. The Golden Age honorable mention this week, mystery adventure thrillers. This is Colossal Comics number 5. A 4.0 sale this week for $1,700 is significant for several reasons. This is the lone graded copy. Overstreet doesn't even list this book, and it's predicting the future, which is people love predicting future books in these Golden Age books. And I think this is a Canadian comic, if I'm not mistaken, which is interesting too. But gorgeous Golden Age. We were talking about it before the show. Gorgeous Golden Age. You got the blonde chick on the cover, the future stuff. People are going crazy over Golden Age. This is just a great cover. I'd pick it up if I saw it. I'd pick up any Golden Age if I saw it at this point.
She had wings on her feet. I wonder if her feet taste like chicken.
Oh yeah.
So, another Laura. Shout out to Laura. Shout out to Comic Book Women. Shout out to Bird City.
Shout out to Bird City. Make sure you guys check out Bird City Comics. Much love to the Bird City fam, Flipside fam for sure. Comic Book Women killing it. They did a really cool St. Patrick's Day show, which was really cool. Did a little thing on Will Sliney, Garth Ennis. So shout out to Comic Book Women. All right, let's get on to the next one. This is a damn sweet Scarlet Witch cover. Scarlet Witch number 10 from the 2016 run. David Aja, or I know I say this every time. How do you say it? It's probably Aja, or I don't know. Chat, tell me. Let me have it. But this is a cool cover. Definitely would pick this one up if I saw it. Let's see what Ben writes about it. He says, why do these AHA covers look so amazing? Anyway, this was a cover price book until a little over a week ago, and now it sells for $20 or higher. Very few of these listed, but this might be one you may be able to find in the back issue bins. Do you guys think that all this Scarlet Witch stuff is just going to dive?
I wouldn't say dive. Slow down a bit. I mean, what was once hot, it cools off, will be hot again. That's my theory.
What's the significance of this book? Just a rad cover?
It's just a rad cover, I believe. I believe that's it.
I mean, I think a book like this, if it's rare, somewhat rare, it'll stick around. But I mean, I don't know if it's going to hold its value. I think like her original, her first and stuff like that will.
Well, the crazy thing is that a lot of those Scarlet Witch books that kind of peaked based on cover art alone, that's the stuff that I wonder if it's just going to dip. If we're just going to see all that start dipping. But once...
What is it selling for now?
Well, let's take a look. Why don't we do that? We have the ability, considering we have supercomputers doing all our work for us. So this is Scarlet Witch number 10. Let's do this here. I'm gonna cheat here.
You know, if you're looking at Captain America 6s, hit me up.
There we go.
Your search history there.
Well, yeah, you're gonna like tonight, because that book was on the list last week, and it's probably on this book list this week. $40. Not bad for this book right now. $40. $40 raw.
Really?
Yep. Was a cover price book, and last sold March 19th. 14 bids, $41. Not bad. So looks like it's going for about 25 to 40. That's pretty sweet. That's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all.
You know, some shops have like a stack of those.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes, guaranteed. All right, number 10 on the list this week. Let's get into the big list. We've got Truth, Red, White, and Black. Number 1. Shout out to the Spec 10 crew, Mel, which you are a part of. This is a book that is talked about in that crew for the past couple of weeks. I know Steve Horn, one of the smartest speculators in comics, talked about this character on the last episode. There is a pretty sweet Joe Quesada Wizard cover that has been talked about with that crew. But Isaiah Bradley, we're going to be getting something, coming soon in the Winter Falcon and Winter Soldier. But this is a big book right now for that. So Ben says, I love when speculators start their buying, and I think this book is right on that cusp. While an increase in raw copies has moved from $25 raw to $40 to $50, 9.8s are at an all-time high of $250. I would love to know where this book goes next. It wouldn't surprise me either way if Marvel introduced Isaiah Bradley or not, but will be fun next 6 weeks to consider it. What do you guys think we get out of Isaiah Bradley? We think we get a decent fleshed out character, or just a cameo in Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Hopefully a fleshed out a good they take some time on his backstory and they really introduce him proper. He's got a good, I know the original series was what, 7 issues? 7 issues.
Yeah, 6.
But I don't know, they're definitely delving into that realm. And he would be one of the more established super soldier types that would fit in that realm. So I would think we'll see him a bit.
Yeah. And again, right now is definitely the time to start thinking about selling this book, because if he does show up, this would probably be the hottest it'll be. Now, again, if we get a fleshed out character and it turns out to be a fan favorite, you never know. Then we might get something extra. They might have plans for this character. We'll have to see. When
it comes to Falcon and Winter Soldier, I learned my lesson from WandaVision. I'm just going to enjoy the show. I'm not specking on shit. So just watch the show, enjoy the show. Don't go crazy buying what you think might happen, because
Mel, you can't stop that. That's already happened, brother. That's already happened. U.S. agent has been on this list already, man. So this, I'm enjoying it. I'm loving how they're going from series to movie, or from series to movie. I love how they're playing it. Marvel can do no wrong, in my opinion, right now. I'll watch anything they put out, and I'm super stoked because it's pushing the comic book hobby. It's getting even hotter because of it. So let's keep it going. Shout out to everybody watching live. We got 100 live viewers. Make sure you guys hit that like button, the thumbs up button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you guys are notified whenever we drop any good any content. The Tales from the Flipside channel has some amazing stuff brewing. You guys, we really want to do good by you. Make sure you guys let us know how we are doing, what we could do better, and what you enjoy from the channel. Let's get on to number 9. Yeah, it's on the list again. Ultimate Fallout 4 second printing issue. This book is like Frankenstein's monster. I don't think we can stop it. It is absolutely crazy. 9.8s are over $1,000 now. A month ago, they were $600. 2 months ago, $300. Think about that. In 2 months, this thing has gone from $300 9.8s to $1,000 9.8s.
That to beat bills, it's gonna go higher.
Like how much higher does this? Is this a $1,500 book by end of the month?
Well, here's my thought on this one, because I feel like I fit in this category, right? There was a lot of us before the Spider-Verse came out that knew that we could have grabbed these, like even the week leading up to the release, right? These were all over. You could buy them in any Facebook comic book group for $3 to $5, and you could buy Ultimate Fallout 4 first prints for $30 to $40. There's so many of us that were mentally burnt by not buying mountains of these, right? That I feel like at some point you get to where most collectors, either it's too expensive or they got so burnt by because I wouldn't buy one for $1,000 because I could have bought one for $5, right? So I feel like a lot of collectors fit into that category. So this almost is selling to people that weren't collecting it at the time. And at some point, that market's got to peak at some point, right? But I would have said the same thing 3 months ago though too, and it hasn't. So who knows?
what's interesting is when we're seeing the price increase on not only this, the second print, but that Pacelli variant, which was, you could order a crap ton of those. I forget what it was. It was like open order. If you ordered this book or something, you could get just a ton of them per store. And those books, to see those books getting so much money is what really blows me away, that I can't figure it out anymore. I think that this character, people are really thinking that this character, and Mel included, Mel included, is all in on this character for the future.
I got no shame. I got no shame in my motherfucking game. I paid the $3,000 for the 98 print, and I have no regrets about it. Period.
And that's important, man. That's a good feeling to have for a comic book that you pay that much for, that you think it's going to continue to go up. So
when I asked those young men, I said, "Who's Spider-Man?" And they flat out told me one word. They said Miles. I knew right then. I'm thinking no problem at all.
Yeah. And he will be to a lot of younger people that are younger now. So the longevity of this book, I mean, there's great upside potential for the longevity of Miles Morales as a character.
Well, I also love the fact that we're also seeing other books, origin issues. The first time he wears the costume, and in a full guts, and I love that people are getting excited for those books on this character too, because for the longest time, origin stories and origin issues just took a shit, and now I think with some of these characters are coming back. So Miles is a fun character to talk about right now. He's got a big storyline coming up soon, I guess. So make sure you continue to keep an eye out on Ultimate Fallout 4, especially if you guys have some to sell, because now's the time.
People are buying.
People are buying like crazy. It's unbelievable. All right, number 8. All right, here we go, guys. We got to get into the cancel culture part of the Hot 10 tonight. We got multiple books in a row. Starfire number 6, the Pepe Le Pew Looney Tunes variant. Oh, my Lord. This is absolutely crazy silliness. But it's causing Pepe Le Pew comics to sell for a crap ton of money, and people were searching for the very first Pepe Le Pew comic appearance. They figured out those books, and now Starfire number 6, the Lupacino variant, is selling for $50. A book that was probably a throwaway book for majority of people who collect comics is now selling for $50. So also check out Looney Tunes number 9, 14183. There's all those books that are going crazy. This is nuts. This is crazy. People.
Cancel culture. Woo-hoo.
Yeah. I mean, $50 for this book? There's got to be just stacks of these sitting around in stores, right?
Oh, well, I think it's kind of cool though. I like this whole these books going up in price. It captures history.
Yes,
it captures moments in history that are weird, awkward, different. And this is one of them, and it's totally freaking weird.
Yeah.
Because nobody would have bought this book. Nope.
Mm-mm.
People aren't sitting on stacks of these, like not collectors.
No.
Yeah.
No. Well, you guys all remember the Dave Chappelle bit about Pepe Le Pew? Yeah.
He said he was a rapist.
Oh my God, man! All right. Hopefully, YouTube will not see Pepe Le Pew on the channel and shut us down. You never know. But number 7 on the list this week, guys, is another cancel culture book, and there's 4 of them in the spot for number 7 this week, and that's these Dynamite Dr. Seuss variants. That
this is pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
No, I don't like it.
Crazy.
What was wrong with you?
Have you looked at our covers, man? I like that shit.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of crazy. Like, wow.
Well, you talked about the history aspect, and this is another one of those books. there's those books out there that are crazy books that we don't notice they're crazy until years later, or for whatever reason you find something. There's always seems to be a Disney book out there that's got something weird in it, or
or an Alf book.
An Alf book, you got it. An Alf book. There's something weird out there, and as times change, people see them. Here's the weird thing: has Dynamite? Does anybody know if they've came out and talked about this? If they brought it up?
They said they destroyed the copies. That's the latest I heard.
Yeah,
well,
they did a recall notice, an LCS recall notice, but that they haven't. I don't think they've made any official statements on it yet.
Interesting. So this is
if they do, it'll jump more.
Yes. Dynamite number 2 and number 4 are the books, the Dr. Seuss variants. There is as you guys seen, Virgin variants for each. But reports, like you guys said, that the publisher asked for all the copies to be destroyed, at least the covers. Prices have gone up about $30 to $35 for any one of these. So,
has there been any bump in those Ice Cream Man issues?
No, but that Ice Cream Man, that Ice Cream Man issue is great just to have in general, because even the interior story is great. They did a really good job with those Ice Cream Man issues. Maybe go buy the Ice Cream Man issues instead of these.
I'm going to send you, Brian, I'm going to send you a picture through Messenger.
Hell yeah.
Some Ice Cream Man stuff that you're really going to like.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The interesting thing, though, is I wonder if eBay is selling these, because didn't eBay decide to stop selling Dr. Seuss books? So I wonder if they're selling these. Has anybody, chat, let us know if anybody's heard anything about them taking down lots of these. But
this ain't a Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah, but it's Dr. Seuss characters that have the same type of thing, right? They took those Dr. Seuss books down because they portrayed, the same type of stuff. So
if they take mine, I'm like, hey, that's Red Sonja, and a bunch of other wrong shit going on in the cover. That's Red Sonja. That ain't Dr. Seuss.
Yeah. Well, $35 a book. Don't know if you want to sell them, but people are buying. So sad. All right.
What?
It's sad. I mean, it's sad that shit like this happens, right?
It's crazy.
Isn't it? It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. You're right. But this is gorgeous.
Right. And
let's get out of the cancer culture shit and talk about amazing Adam Hughes art.
With nipples. That's out with that.
Pepperoni, bro.
That's not it's pepperoni-esque, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about this one because I'm a huge Adam Hughes collector, but I only collect his ratio variants, and I only collect his really hard to find stuff. And I swear to you, I'm on Kickstarter and Indiegogo constantly, just making sure that nothing's coming out from Hughes. And I don't know how, but I missed this one completely.
You said the same exact thing that me and Stein said last week, almost word for word. How did we miss this?
Yeah,
this is so good, and it's like you said, it's right up the alley, especially for Hughes collectors. Hughes collectors know to look for this stuff, like you said, and I missed it too. A lot of people missed it.
Hughes has his tiers of work, right? He's got his regular. It's almost like his day job work, and then his passion projects. And when he does his passion project type work, you can tell, like you can feel it. And this is one that's it's so far and beyond anything he's done in the last year and a half. Like, this is a no-brainer. There's probably so many people out there kicking themselves for not grabbing this, and that's why it's on the hot 10 list, Yeah.
Yep. We had multiple people reach out to us, talk about this was the book that they went and pulled the trigger, spending $300 on to pick it up for that same exact reason, because you just can't find them. You can't get them. They're limited. So yeah, it's a $300 book now, guys, if not more. This was a $200, $250 last week.
It looks like Jennifer Lawrence.
Everybody says the same thing, either Jennifer Lawrence or Drew Barrymore. One of the two, kind of like a mix between the two. It's damn good. Way to go, Adam Hughes. Shout out to Jimmy Palmiotti. And this is a really cool book. And people are saying it's a pretty good series from what I hear. So make sure you guys check it out. Yeah, here we go. What's this? Wonderworld Comics. I paid $300 for it. Well, there you go. Shout out to Wonderworld Comics. So his Tomb Raider covers. Chad Cave says his Tomb Raider covers are like a sore Peter.
He's got one or two in that run of Tomb Raider that are pretty awesome. So,
Yes.
You know, and that's kind of how he is on his regular series runs. Like Catwoman, there's one or two. You know, Tomb Raider, there's one or two that are pretty great. God, there's a couple of series too that he's done, and it's one or two. You know, that last Black Widow he did was pretty excellent.
Yes, I like that. I really like his Rose and Thorn covers that he did. Those are really underrated. Anyways, Patrick Hughes Awesomeness, or Adam Hughes Awesomeness will always be allowed on this list. Let's get on to number 5 this week. And this is an interesting cover. Very interesting cover. I like it a lot. This is Harley Quinn, number 1, the Yoshitaka Amano Green 1 per store. Thank you variant. Really cool book. I actually got to see one with my own eyes at the shop the other day. I like it. This book is selling for $90 to $125 a pop right now. But I will say this. I like the regular pink one more. I think the green is way too, I don't know, it just clashes to me. But I will never get over Harley Quinn smoking comic characters out of a pipe.
Yes, exactly.
I will own this book just for that reason. So you got to love it. I think that's Superman popping out of there. And yeah, really crazy cover. I'm actually kind of surprised that this came out. But people love it. People don't like. Some people hate it. Yeah. Shout out to Newbie Comics. Newbie says pass for Newbie. Some people do not like this, but it's definitely weird.
Newbie's a snob. He get a giant size X-Men. Don't know how that.
I was about to say, yeah, man, you gotta start throwing up giant size X-Men on his IG.
He don't know how to act and shit.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, that shit's crazy. All right. Like I said, 190 to 125 on this book. And see if you guys can get one per store. So 1 per store on this one. All right. I want to remind you guys, before we get on with the list, make sure you guys check out Comic Barricade, also Comic Barricade XL. These things are lifesavers for your short boxes, long boxes that aren't full. They save a lot of heartache, and they also have them for cards. So make sure you guys can check out Cardstopper.com if you guys want to score some for your trading cards, your monster boxes, and all that stuff. Also use the code word Flipside for 10% off. Yeah, really cool stuff. Shout out to Comic Barricade. All right, on to number 4. Here we go. Here it is. I gave it away early in the show, but it's been on the list for a couple weeks now. We obviously know why. Falcon and Winter Soldier, really good out the gate. Everybody that I've heard that's seen it says really good. I'm going to watch it tonight after Drunken Chat and see how it goes. But I was all about the series from the get-go of the trailer. Before the trailer, I was like, I probably won't even watch it. I could care less. After that trailer, I'm all for it. But this is the first appearance of Bucky as Winter Soldier. Great Brubaker run. And this book is 9.8s. We're selling around $600 2 weeks ago. Now it's $1,000 book. Before the show, we saw a sale. I think was $9.99. $9.99 for 9.8 of this now.
I ain't mad at it.
No.
One thing I'm mad about, I wish I would have bought more.
So
They
this,
were like $12.
yeah, this book. I mean, if I'm assuming both of you guys have this book.
Oh yeah.
This book, or most of this run, was very guilty of the Marvel cover paper quality issues. And I think I've sent eight A covers and probably 4 B covers into CGC over the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. And the best I've gotten a couple of 9/8 of A, and I've gotten 2 or 3 9/6s of B, but never a 9/8 of B. And I'm kicking myself for not snagging one.
Already graded.
Yeah, but like I've Roz sent the CGC, but I mean it's a hard book, and a lot of those are after pressing. It's just a hard book, and I think people are going to realize that this B cover it's going to become a ghost. It really is.
The thing about this book is set. I think it was about $20 book for about 3 years. And just sat there at 20, and all of a sudden 25. I'll get it later. It'll go back there, and then out of nowhere, it just took off. What are Raws going for?
Well, these are the 9.8s. Let's take a look at Raws.
They're going for a decent chunk now.
Yeah, the 200 Raws for wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Tempting.
Look at this. This
right?
isn't even the Bucky one, and it sold for 210.
James has been talking to me about this book and about Ultimate Fallout 4 for like, I don't know, a year.
Yeah.
Listen to that man.
And I keep putting him off. Like, no, maybe I'll get it later. No, maybe I'll get it later. Now I'm at the point where I could have had them for, real cheap. And now I'm like,
Yeah.
Listen to that man.
Well, when are we going to start seeing these other books start blowing up like this 14? And
That'll be the next one. 14 will be the next one to go. I swear by it. That'll be the next one to go.
Yeah, I like that cover.
Issue 1 of that run. Issue 1 of that run is going to start climbing here soon too.
Why 14?
That cover.
Cover?
Yeah,
Yep.
Look at this cover.
It's down a little. You went past.
Did I pass it? There it is.
I bet the sharks are already on eBay right now.
This is probably the best Captain America cover from this run. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh wow. Yeah. All right. Let me go ahead and throw this back up here. Shout out to everybody in the chat tonight. This is a crazy show tonight. I got a little
182.
182 on the live. Make sure you guys hit that like button, the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the bell so you're notified anytime we drop anything good. You guys, this is the CBSI Hot 10 list written by Ben S. every week over at comicbookinvest.com. And we've got Mighty Mel V on with us tonight.
I hope I got a 14 in my Big Ben's Bodacious spot.
I was about to say, you're going to be opening up some Ben's packages tonight on Drunken Chat. Make sure you guys check out Drunken Chat immediately following the show. And, of course, we've got the Hive crew with us, James and Jonathan. They have a new book coming out tomorrow, a super dope Spider-Man book, Spider-Man Spider Shadow #1, covered by Alan Quah. Chip Zdarsky has written it. And the pre-sale starts at noon Eastern time. So make sure you guys check it out. 3,000 trade, 1,000 virgin. If you guys want to try and win a copy, you have the ability to do that tonight after the live show. Make sure you guys leave a comment below on YouTube, your favorite Hive Comics exclusive that they have done. And also make sure you are following Hive Comics on their IG. And we'll pick a winner next week on the Hot 10 show. So cool, very cool stuff. Also, you guys are going to be on Modern Comic Mayhem tonight. Maybe a good chance that you might hang out for Drunken Chat a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping so.
Yeah, I sent you over the link. Come on through, man.
Hell
I'm ready to go.
Is that a box of wine, my dude?
No, those are beers, man.
I get a box of wine. I'm like, okay.
No, I saved the fancy stuff for the other shows.
Drunken Chat is always wild. Oh,
yeah, more spec from Falcon and Winter Soldier. Mega red spec. Been talking about this thing for weeks. 4 or 5. They talked about it on the Spec 10 last week. Also, I believe it was number 5 was their pick to maybe have a little bit of ROI on, as this book is through the roof right now. More than doubling in price since February. 9.8 copies are now in the $350 to $400 range, and from a early 90s villain.
I told Stein, I said, Star said this is insane. If Omega Red 9.8 hits $600, I said, I guarantee you they will.
How many do you think are on the census? With CGC, 9.8.
Now or next month?
A lot.
I can't
Says
find
here-
mine, so mine won't be up there. But mine was 9.8. It's shoved in a box somewhere now. It's in a top loader, but it's shoved in a box.
A CGC census of 2,400 plus 9.8
2,400
plus.
Well, there's a billion copies of this made.
Yes.
Can I point something out, though, that a lot of people, I feel like a lot of speculators aren't paying attention to? If you collected the X-Men action figures back then, right? And this is like, I didn't even read X-Men, but I love the X-Men action figures, okay? There was 3 to have. It was Strife, and it was Gambit, and it was Omega Red. Those were the best looking, and like as a kid, they were the coolest action figures out of the entire X-Men run. So there's a lot of collectors. Nostalgia-wise, the only reason I own a copy of this book was from me playing with that action figure. I was like, I want his first appearance. Sure, why not? You know?
Strife always had a cool look. Strife was a badass looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, we've been talking about action figures lately on Flipside. The return on some of those figures right now is crazy. Some of those legend figures, of course, some of the figures that have the comics also that come with them. You know, action figures are up there. Same with comic books and sports cards. People
Isn't there a Carnage one that came with a comic? Isn't that
Yeah, I believe there's a 361 reprint. I know that the big one that everybody talks about that I really like is that SpiderMan 2099, the white variant that came with the Marvel Classics. That's
popping right now too. I saw one earlier today on eBay. That thing's popping.
Beautiful, beautiful. Tough to get in high grade, but this book right now is, like we were talking about, for the amount of copies out there, the amount of copies in 9.8, I say sell them quick, because I agree with Newbie, who says he can't wait for his Ryan Leaf rookie cards to reach 1 million, because that's about the same as this one. This thing is beyond printed out there. So sell them. I say sell them. Get some money for them and go buy a Spider-Man 2099 white variant.
I think I had like 20 of these at one time, and I sold them for like $15 a piece.
Oh yeah. I mean, what are these things selling for raw right now? These are probably like what, $40-$50 raw maybe? Let's see.
I think they're a little more than that. I think they're a little more than that for good copies.
Jesus. Yeah. That's crazy. $84 raw. 26 bids. $58 raw. Sell this book, guys. Sell it. Do you think is this gonna be the big bad in the Winter Soldier Falcon show? Is this the big bad?
Part of me hopes not. You know, like, I feel like they could do better. He's a bad man, but like, I feel like they could do better. There's so much to pull from that, I don't know. It would be cool to see him, but I don't know. I'd rather see him in a henchman form than a big bad form, you know? I
agree. Newsstands are tough. Make sure you guys take a look for the newsstands out there, of course. And that X-Men 1, there's one copy of the X-Men 1 that has Omega Red in it, I believe. So make sure you guys check that out. All right, number 2 on the list this week. This is a crazy book. I don't understand this book. Maybe you guys in chat can help me out. 200 live viewers right now. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up.
200 live.
You're welcome, by the way. That's
that's the Hive. That's how Hive does things, guys.
Yeah,
that's how we do it. Genlock number 6.
Is this even real?
Well, you know, Bleeding Cool says this could be the rarest modern comic. They put out a story about it last week, and supposedly this book should have never been published. It was moved to a digital-only title, but something happened during COVID where they decided to print the 6th issue after they had been printing the last 2 or 3 issues digital only. It sat Don't know if it sat in diamond or sat in warehouses, but it definitely sat, and some showed up at shops. People didn't know, I guess it was rare, and when people figured it out recently, comics are now selling for, I guess, 100 plus on this. And it's a really cool cover. We were talking about it before. I would probably pick it up if I saw it. If I saw it in a bin, we talked about that. And it was a $4 book a week ago. That's $100 to $200 now. So
I might buy one just to see if it's real.
Yeah, right.
has anybody out there seen picked one up? Let us know, you guys in chat, if you guys have seen this book. I've never seen this book. It could be true. I think Banana Momoko, who's got the greatest name ever,
Banana Momoko,
is right that this is a FOMO book. This is absolute craziness for this book to be getting $200 raw. Pulped by DC in the U.S., says Dennis over at Wonder World Comics. Only in the U.K. That's interesting. That sounds like that DC Legends book that they put out with the baby in the microwave, which was pulped pulped in the U.S. and they only and a couple copies got released in the U.K. Super rare to find, but sounds exactly like this. So be on the lookout. If you guys see this, you guys could have a super rare book. Rooster Teeth teamed up with DC, or DC teamed up with Rooster Teeth to make this. So I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah. Manny says he'll find it for cover. Yep. Do that. I don't doubt you one bit, brother. I don't doubt you one bit.
I'm starting to question this fucking store because it's too fucking good, motherfucker. You find all the good shit, man.
All right, guys. Number one this week, another 2-book pick from Stein, and more Falcon and Winter Soldier stuff. This is interesting because this is spec based on the new Falcon character, Joaquin Torres, I believe is the name, and the first appearance of that character is on the minds of MCU fans at the moment, for sure. Ben says copies of number 3 and 5 are skyrocketing from 25 to 100 and 30 to 60 respectively. So Joaquin Torres, interesting. Do you guys know much about this character? Mel, you know anything about this character?
No, I get into a story about why I didn't pick up the same, but you guys already know the story why I didn't pick up the same as Captain America, because I don't want him to be Captain America. I wanted to be the best Falcon he could be. So I didn't pick this. I didn't pick up none of this of the run.
Well, there's a second print to this. This is the first print. The second print has Captain America in blue. I don't know.
The cover reminds me, his outfit reminds me of G-Force. Remember G-Force? Gotcha, man?
Yep, I remember that shit. Hell yeah. Yep. Well, this is a book that is definitely out there in long boxes. I guarantee it. This, along with the other book that Ben had on the list, which is number 3. This book, look out for this book. Pretty dope cover, I'll say. That's for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm all about this cover, so make sure you guys keep an eye on this. And again, you guys, make sure you guys stick around for Drunken Chat after the show. And also put your comment below, your favorite Hive Comic exclusive cover that they've done. And also make sure you are following Hive Comics on IG, and you'll have a chance to win this beautiful Alan Quah SpiderMan Spider Shadow number 1, which Hive Comics has going live tomorrow at noon Eastern. Pre-sale starts, so make sure you guys check that out.
Yes, sir.
And Mel's got a Ben's box ready to go over there.
So we're gonna open up here. Or you want to wait for?
Well, you're already itching, man. I mean,
I've been waiting for a while.
Let's scratch that itch, brother. Let's scratch that itch.
First of all, whoever made this particular priority mail paper, this shit is the most indestructible shit.
I hate it.
It's fucking fireproof, waterproof, fucking all kind of crazy proof. It doesn't stain. Shit is like a goddamn what's that shit you spray on shit? That commercial?
Flex Seal.
Right. Shit is like fucking from the Flex Seal family. And if I see another piece of fucking painter's tape, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. But it's the way to go. All right, so boom. That opened up pretty quick. This is number 51. Box
60
51
total that he did for the second set.
Right, and if you guys, I'm starting to do a lot of mystery boxes because I like to gamble and shit. And the casino's closed fucking too early up here in New York, so I have to get my fucking fix somehow. And we can't do fucking DraftKings, so this is my shit now.
You buying Top Shots?
Yeah. Oh, I already see something I like. I already see something I like. Oh, let's.
I saw it too. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
So, boom. Let's start it off with a Darth Vader.
Nice. Number 2, 5th printing, I think. What does it say on there?
Yep. 5th printing of number 2.
Nice.
Tough book.
Yeah.
Then we got. So, what the fuck is this? Fucking magazine.
That's a good book. That's a real good book.
It's got a card in the back. I know people look. Oh, it's a Boba Fett Chromium card. Hold on.
Not bad.
Okay. Then we got. And it's a beautiful cover. What is it? Is this Shannon?
Mayor.
Oh, it's no heroin.
Yep.
Ooh, that's money.
I'll take that. And I kind of peeked at this a little bit. And shout out, I'm finally a winner, and I'm finally an owner of an old ass book.
Holy cow, bro! Crime Exposed. That's a great Golden Age book. A 3.5 mil. You are a Golden Age comic collector,
Yeah.
my
So
friend.
congratulate me. Now, when I first started collecting, I never wanted to grade a book, and I never would buy none of these old ass books. Now I own a CDC of old ass books, so kill 2 birds with one motherfucking stone, and that's just the first box, people.
You got 3 more to go.
3 more to go.
3 more to go, and Drunken Chat craziness is coming, you guys. I want to say thank you to James and Jonathan. We appreciate you guys, and thank you for hanging out tonight. Make sure you guys, again, go give them a follow on IG. Tell us your favorite Hive Comics exclusive in the comments below the video on YouTube, and you'll have a chance to win one of those beautiful Spider-Man books next week. Make sure you guys check out Hive Comics tomorrow at 12 Eastern time for that sale, and hit up Modern Comic Mayhem tomorrow night on the Tales from the Flipside channel. We'll see you guys over at
Drunken Chat. And Hive Comics, you guys join us on Drunken Chat?
I'll be over there. Jonathan's going to try and make it. We'll see how that works out.
Let's do it.
I'll be there for sure.
All right,
guys. Thank you, everybody. Much love. Peace.
Thanks for.